is coming.
Prepare yourselves. We ride to reclaim what is ours.
What is that?
2026 is shaping up to be one of the biggest years in modern TV history, with the return of many massively popular shows that already have global fan bases. Streaming platforms are getting ready to drop new seasons and ambitious series packed with bigger stories, sharper conflicts, and increasingly cinematic production. In this list, Daily Movie Channel has prepared the top 10 most anticipated TV shows of 2026. Don't forget to subscribe for more recommendations, and let's jump straight into the list. Number 1. The Traitors Season 4.
Twisted new season of The Traitors is finally here.
The Traitors Season 4 is scheduled to premiere on January 8, 2026. This reality competition series returns with a brand new group of contestants, including celebrities and public figures, all living together in a castle in the Scottish Highlands while competing for a cash prize of up to $250,000. Like previous seasons, players are divided into two groups: the Traitors, who secretly sabotage and eliminate other players each night, and the Faithfuls, who work together to complete missions and figure out who the traitors really are. Each week, after the missions, all contestants gather to vote and banish one player based on suspicion, a decision that can either help the traitors stay hidden or completely expose their strategy. Number 2. The Pit Season 2. The Pit Season 2 arrives in January 2026, continuing to follow the daily lives of doctors, nurses, and staff at the Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center. Each episode once again captures the high-pressure reality of emergency room shifts. This season is set about 10 months after Season 1 and takes place over the 4th of July weekend, one of the busiest and most chaotic times for hospitals due to a spike in emergency cases. Core characters like Dr. Robbie Rabinovich and his colleagues face intense medical challenges, including holiday-related incidents, fireworks injuries, and a constant flow of new patients. At the same time, personal and professional conflicts, especially between veteran doctors and newcomers, continue to evolve under relentless real-time pressure. Number 3. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Sir Duncan the Tall.
A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is set to premiere in January 2026. This Game of Thrones prequel takes place about 90 years before the original series and 72 years after House of the Dragon. It follows Sir Duncan the Tall, a humble yet honorable wandering knight, and Aegon Targaryen, a young boy who becomes his squire and secretly carries noble blood. Together, they travel from tournament to tournament, searching for opportunity and recognition in a still unstable Westeros. As the story unfolds, Dunk struggles to prove himself worthy of knighthood despite his lowborn origins, while Egg learns to navigate the complicated world of nobility and politics. Along the way, their bond is tested by powerful enemies, moral dilemmas, and dangerous encounters, revealing a very different side of Westeros before dragons and massive throne wars dominated the realm. Number 4. Bridgerton Season 4.
I should like great gossip. The social season might look a little different this.
No.
You must...
Bridgerton Season 4 arrives on Netflix in late January 2026. This season centers on Benedict Bridgerton, the second son of the Bridgerton family, who has long avoided serious relationships while his siblings found love. Everything changes after Lady Violet hosts a lavish masquerade ball, where Benedict becomes enchanted by a mysterious woman known as the Lady in Silver. Later, Benedict crosses paths with Sophie Bake, a sharp-witted servant with dreams and secrets of her own, unaware that she is the woman behind the mask he's been searching for. Their growing connection forces them to navigate strict class divisions in Regency society, as love is tested by social status, hidden identities, and public judgment. Meanwhile, the rest of the Bridgerton family continues to face their own personal journeys and romantic changes. Number 5. One Piece Season 2.
Everything I've done.
One Piece Season 2, titled One Piece Into the Grand Line, is scheduled for March 2026. The story continues with Monkey D. Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates. After obtaining a map to the Grand Line, the legendary sea filled with danger, mystery, and unpredictable challenges. As Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji enter this new world, they encounter strange islands and deadly locations, like Logue Town, Reverse Mountain, Whiskey Peak, Little Garden, and Drum Island, while meeting key new characters along the way. This journey marks the crew's first true test as a united team, facing powerful enemies and challenges that push their determination to chase the world's greatest treasure, the One Piece. Number 6. The Boys Season 5.
We are dead men walking.
The Boys Season 5 is set to premiere in April 2026 and will serve as the final season of Amazon Prime Video's hit superhero series. The story continues the brutal war between ordinary humans and the Supes as the world falls under the control of Homelander, whose rule is driven by unchecked power and ego. At the start of the season, Huey, Mother's Milk, and Frenchie are imprisoned in a freedom camp under Homelander's regime, while Annie fights to build a resistance and restore hope for humanity. Kimiko's whereabouts remain unknown, and the world feels closer than ever to total collapse. Amid the chaos, Billy Butcher returns with a radical new plan, carrying a virus capable of stripping Supes of their powers entirely. This dangerous move could change the fate of the world forever, forcing the boys to make choices that will decide the future of humanity and who survives in the end. Number 7. Euphoria Season 3.
Because it's no future in addiction.
Euphoria Season 3 is expected to arrive in mid-2026 and begins about 5 years after the end of Season 2. The characters have moved beyond high school and into young adulthood. Rue Bennett is now in Mexico, dealing with debt and trying to survive a difficult new chapter of her life. Cassie Howard and Nate Jacobs are married and living in the suburbs, while Cassie becomes increasingly consumed by social media and a life far from what she once imagined. Meanwhile, Jules Vaughn attends art school, Maddie Perez works at a Hollywood talent agency, and Lexi Howard starts building her career while collaborating with a well-known showrunner. Familiar faces return alongside new characters, showing how adulthood continues to shape relationships, identity, and unresolved trauma from the past. Number 8. Spider-Man Noir.
Be deeper into the shadows, but that's where I belong.
Spider-Man Noir is scheduled for release in 2026. This live-action Marvel series is set in 1930s New York City and follows an aging private detective who was once the city's only superhero. Long past his prime, he's forced to confront his past when new threats rise in a dark, crime-filled city. With a classic noir atmosphere, the series leans heavily into criminal investigations, underground crime networks, and moody, shadow-filled storytelling. As he digs deeper into corruption and danger, Spider-Man Noir must rediscover his courage and accept what it truly means to be a hero in a world that has long since changed. Number 9. Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2.
All around us.
Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2 is set to release in 2026. After successfully defending the Northern Water Tribe from the Fire Nation, Aang, Katara, and Sokka travel to the Earth Kingdom to grow stronger and seek allies as the war escalates. There, Aang begins learning earthbending, including intense training under the powerful and unconventional Toph Beifong. As they journey through major cities and political centers of the Earth Kingdom, they attempt to convince its leaders to stand against Fire Lord Ozai. Meanwhile, tensions rise within the group, and the Fire Nation storyline, including Zuko and his sister Azula, continues to unfold, building toward even greater conflicts ahead. Number 10. House of the Dragon Season 3.
War is a game of men, but it is the mothers who pay the price.
House of the Dragon Season 3 is expected to arrive in summer 2026, continuing the brutal Targaryen civil war known as the Dance of the Dragons. Following the explosive events of Season 2, Rhaenyra Targaryen stands closer than ever to the Iron Throne as political tensions in King's Landing reach a breaking point. The season opens with the long-awaited Battle of the Gullet, a massive clash that reshapes the direction of the war as the Blacks and Greens continue to battle through strategy, shifting loyalties, and dragon power. Tensions escalate between key figures like Daemon Targaryen, Alicent Hightower, Aemon Targaryen, and King Aegon II. With new knights and leaders entering the conflict, the fight for the Iron Throne becomes deadlier than ever. Those are the top 10 most anticipated TV shows of 2026, all expected to dominate conversations throughout the year. From epic dramas and fantasy adaptations to intense psychological stories, each of these shows promises unforgettable viewing experiences. If you think there's another series that deserves even more hype, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next best recommendations.